Hello, 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 everybody. My name is Bleacy Cake, and sometimes I like to drink and reimagine stuff. That's what we're going to do today. Wouldn't that be fun? Cheers. Alright, so this whole idea is inspired by the new Perry Mason that they've done. So, they took a 1950s, 60s defense lawyer, and they turned him into LA Noir for some reason I don't particularly understand. So, if you're allowed to just take source material and do whatever the fuck you want with it, that sounds like a good time. We can do that. I can do that. We can make some shit up, right? And where better to start? Cheers. Hang on. I'm not sponsored, but just in case I ever do get sponsored. Your beverage here. Oh, fuck. What better place to start than with really the first film I ever remember watching. Star Wars A New Hope. Let's reimagine it. Maybe if we reimagine it, when they make a new Star Wars film, they'll make a good one. With like different stuff that happens, not the same shit all over again. And oh my god, the Emperor's still alive. I mean, well, oh no, spoilers, sorry. Anyway, Star Wars, A New Hope. Alright, so, two big things to begin with that I think will dictate the way the story goes. One, the Jedi Knights and the Sith Lords are... The Jedi Knights are pizza guys, and the Sith Lords are making calzones. That is the big, stolen from Parks and Rec joke. It's pizzas versus calzones, and yes, I am always imagining the Emperor as Ben Wyatt from Parks and Rec. It's just how it is. Get that into you, and then we can begin. So we start on the spaceship. Spaceship! Princess Leia running for her life. Darth Vader boarding the ship because they've got the plans for the Death Star. Now, what the hell am I going to do with the Death Star? Oh, you won't believe what I do with the Death Star. You probably will. I mean, it's going to be a mobile calzone factory. I mean, it's perfectly obvious what it is. I didn't even need to explain that to you. It was clear where that was going to go. Can I think of a good name for it, though? That might take a while. That's going to be percolating in the old brain as I talk some other shit. But anyway, we're back on the spaceship. Darth Vader is boarding it because he's looking for the plans. He needs those goddamn plans so the rebels, which is clearly a pizza chain, which Luke hasn't joined yet. We'll get there. We'll get there. The rebels... This is so fucking stupid. The rebels have stolen the plans because they need to stop the mobile calzone delivery system. Because with that kind of power, pizzas are never going to survive. And as we all know, pizzas are... They're just better, right? They're just better than calzones. Also, I keep on wanting to call them cannolis, but cannolis are gorgeous, and it's not what calzones is what I mean. But every time I go to say calzone, I want to say cannoli. So if I ever say cannoli by mistake, we're still talking about calzones. Okay? Just, again, putting that out there. I think it's probably time for another Your Beverage here. Ooh, that's smooth. Alright. Where did we got to? Oh yes, Darth Vader was boarding the ship. We're still like 1 second into this film. This is probably why my pitch meetings don't go very well. It's all starting to become clear. Woo. Also, I just looked at myself doing that and it looked like I thought the microphone was a crystal ball and I was trying to see the future. Don't try and use a microphone to tell the future. The future's fuzzy. I don't know. But back on track. Darth Vader is on the rebel ship. Princess Leia is putting the plans into R2-D2. Now, C-3PO is clearly a golden espresso machine. That's obvious. And as we all know, everybody's life goal, even yours, you may not have known this until now, but even your life goal is to own a solid gold espresso maker. C-3PO is that solid gold espresso maker. R2-D2, I don't know what he would be. I like to think he's basically the same, but ends up being the sassy person behind the counter. He's going to be the sassy person behind the counter, but obviously there's no counter to be behind. Unless we think Princess Leia is also delivering pizzas. Which I think she'd have to be, right? Because if not, why would the Calzone Empire be after her? There's going to be a hard cut there, because that was too long of silence, as I thought of absolutely nothing. And I mean nothing. It may have looked like I was trying to put two things together that I've just said, but honestly, it was utter blank. It was white noise. Assuming white noise is still politically correct, I don't know. Anywho, moving on. Darth Vader. Darth Vader is on the spaceship. Princess Leia is putting the plans into R2-D2. R2-D2 and C-3PO escape onto Tatooine, where they are found by... We'll ignore the whole they're not found directly by Luke nonsense. They're found directly by Luke in this version. And he takes them home to Uncle Ben's pizzeria, where he spent most of his life making pizzas. You know, he likes the pepperoni. Where his stance is on pineapple, I don't know. I mean, he's a Jedi, so probably no pineapple. I'm not saying only the Siths would like pineapple. Like, Obi-Wan seems like he'd be a pineapple on pizza guy. Right? You get that feeling as well? Like, he just seems like he's the kind of guy... Maybe not old Ben, though. Maybe Ewan McGregor Ben, but not Alec Guinness Ben? Although... Am I basically saying that I think Ewan McGregor looks like a pineapple on pizza guy? Yeah. Hopefully that's not considered slander. That's what I'm saying. Old Ben doesn't like the pineapple. He's gone off the pineapple. But anyway, Luke hasn't even met Old Ben yet, so this is all moot. He's still working for his Uncle Ben and Aunt Beru. And obviously they got their Tatooine speecher, the Womp Rat special. And they also do blue thick shakes because it's Star Wars. And that makes sense. It actually does make sense. Okay, alright. Your beverage here. Pay me money. Anyway. So the robots are now in the possession of Luke. They're making the pizzas. Luke goes away. I can't remember what... Oh, because R2-D2 then runs away. He was given the sass behind the counter, but he got bored of it. He wants to go find Old Ben. Old Ben, who doesn't remember owning any droids. Which technically he never did own droids, but even so, it's still a stupid plot point. No prequels here. These are not... No. This may be the stupidest video I've ever tried to make. R2-D2 is on the... It runs away. C-3PO, the espresso machine, doesn't go. He's quite happy just sitting on the counter making delicious coffee. That's all he wants to do. And talking about how he can make coffees in 8,000 different languages. Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't always be called coffee. I'm sorry, in Old Iridian, it's a McFlip-flop. McFlip-flop. That's going to get me sued. Do they make flip-flops yet? I feel like they probably will. That is not important. Attacked by the Sand People because Luke has gone to find him. Old Ben scares him with the woo nonsense, which always seems stupid to me, even as a child. As an adult, it seems ridiculous. Cut to Old Ben's, where he very casually reveals that Luke should probably be a Jedi Knight, and that his dad was a Jedi Knight, and that he's been keeping his dad's lightsaber. Now, I believe the lightsabers are going to be very large sausages, like your pepperonis or your salamis, right? And that makes sense. Probably salami dark side, pepperoni light side. And that's only because I can't think of any other two large sausages. Yeah, but we'll go with what I just said. And I'm not confirming what I just said because I've kind of forgotten. But I think it was pepperoni for the light side and salami for the Sith. Yeah, Sith salami. A little bit of Sith salami makes sense. And a little bit of Jedi pepperoni. I don't like that. I don't like that. But I've said it now, and it's not like I could edit that out, so you could never hear it. Oh, wait, I could? But I bet I didn't. I could. Let me look into the crystal ball of the microphone. Will I cut it out? Just says future might be fuzzy. All right. Where were we on this shit show of an idea? Oh, yes. Obviously, the Jedi are just the best pizza makers. They use the Force to make the pizza. And the Sith use the evil Force-given right of great pizza making to turn them into calzones. That's the evil. Should the lightsabers be like those big paddles? You know, those big pizza paddles you use to pick up the pizzas from the oven? They damn well should be, and they're also going to be lasers. Laser great big pizza paddle things. Yes, that's much better than different sausages. Although, it does ruin one of the jokes when Darth Vader and Obi-Wan have a fight in the Death Star, where I was going to say they just gently touch their sausage tips. But that joke is gone now, but just so it's here for forever. So, just so you know, that joke was meant to be there. I changed my mind. Don't make Empire jokes. Do not make Empire Strikes Back jokes. I'm not talking about British Empire jokes or Roman Empire jokes. We're still sticking with the Star Wars canon. What happens next? Stormtroopers find out that R2-D2 has gone to Uncle Ben's pizzeria. They throw Uncle Ben and Aunt Beru into the pizza oven, and they get nice and charred. Luke tries to sell Uncle Ben pizza for a couple of days, but no one's really buying it. Aunt Beru sold out. That's a terrible, terrible, dark joke, and I regret making it. But again, I bet I didn't cut it out. I would have thought about doing it, but I bet I didn't. Stop doing the fuzzy future joke. It's not even funny. It doesn't even make sense. All right. Uncle Ben and Aunt Beru are dead. The pizzeria has been burnt, so Luke's got nowhere to work. Obi-Wan has seen the message from Princess Leia, where the message of impending calzone doom has been spout out, and Obi-Wan knows he's going to do something about it. So, I don't know where I'm going with this. I need another York beverage here. Ooh, so cold and nice, and ooh, so good. You should all buy some. And no, don't buy booze. Only if you're old enough to buy booze. Don't drink. Don't have fun. I don't know. Do whatever you want. I don't care. As long as it's legal. Just do legal stuff. Legal stuff, fine. Illegal stuff, don't do it. Or no, just don't do it. Just don't do it. Right, anyway. They go to Mos Eisley. They meet Han Solo and Chewbacca, who are also... They're freelance pizza guys. No, they're freelance pizza delivery guys. And obviously, Luke and Obi-Wan and the espresso machine and R2-D2 need to get off Tatooine, because they're going to go try and find the princess. I think they're trying to find the princess at this stage. I don't know. Yes, they're trying to get to Alderaan, because then I know what I'm talking about. I know what's going on. You all think I don't, but I do. And oh, look, a squirrel. They do the little bartering, hand shoots first. All right, what would lasers be? Probably still just guns. No, we're trying to make a pizza film. They'd be like those pricing guns that you normally see in supermarkets. But now we're pricing our pizzas like that as well? Sure. But hand shoots first. We all know that. They get onto the Millennium Falcon, which I like to think looks like essentially the Planet Express van from Toy Story. But I'd also like to put that in as an Easter egg when they're doing the final fight to destroy the Calzone Star. Does the Death Star now look like a giant calzone? Yeah, it does. It does. We haven't seen it yet, but it does. All right. Anyway, they get on the Millennium Falcon. Pew pew pew. Fun fun fun. Run run run. They drink some espresso, so C-3PO has a reason to be there. They're all wired. They fly to Alderaan. They see a giant pizza in the sky. Obi-Wan goes, "That's no pizza," and then they get sucked into the giant calzone star. They rescue the princess. Obi-Wan is killed by Darth Vader as he hits him with his giant laser pizza batting thing. Yes, you bat pizzas. Alright, that's how you make a pizza. Alright, you bat it. Look it up, it's on the old Wikipedia. Probably. It's not. I'm talking bollocks. Just go with it. Trash compactor, that can probably all more or less stay the same, right? They get away from the Calzone Star, they join the rebels. Alderaan, okay, so Alderaan has to be blown up, but it has to be blown up in a pizza-ish kind of way. Alright, the Calzone Star does not blow up planets, because that would be ridiculous. Calzones do not have that power, nor do pizza. What they are trying to do with the Calzone Star is twofold. One, they want mobile calzone delivery stations to orbit every planet for faster delivery times, clearly. I'm now seeing Elon Musk as Darth Vader, but I don't know if that's taking it too far. But anyway, but they also have a secret weapon, and the secret weapon is that when they fire the gun, it turns every pizza into a calzone by making it fold on itself. The horror! Oh, also the Admiral Tarkin guy Moff Tarkin is there doing pizza stuff. Sorry, calzone stuff. He's not really important, right? Great character, great actor who played him in the films, but let's be honest, Moff Tarkin is about as important as Obi-Wan is in the first... No, Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan is important. Ish. Let's not get into it. Anyway, so they fired the laser on Alderaan. All the pizzas have turned into calzones. Thousands of people cry out at once. The princess has been rescued. Trash compactor. They join the rebels, who are a small band of pizza delivery guys. The X-Wings are essentially pizza delivery scooters. And they decide they have to take on the Death Star. They got the plans. They know there's a huge hole in the back of the Calzone Star. Oh my god. So they fly their pizza delivery scooters to the Calzone Star. They blow up the Calzone Star. Darth Vader is... He flies to stop Luke blowing up the thing. Obi-Wan still does the use your targeting computer, but more pizzery, so I don't know. Use your meat feast or something. I don't know, some kind of pizza joke. I'm not here to make the jokes. What do I look like? A joke? Pretty much. God, with this hair and this beard. No. I think I should also mention that I'm recording this after having watched Were Rooster, and if that's not a film you've watched, I will be reviewing it soon. I was going to do that right now, but I found that I couldn't because reasons that I think you will understand if you watch my review of the Were Rooster. Yes, it's that bad. But anyway, back on to Pizza Wars, a new Coke float. What a terrible name for a film. Stuff it, that's what it's called now. That's more or less over. The Calzone Death Star has exploded. Everybody is happy. I missed the whole part where the Millennium Falcon is in the giant salami. Is that A New Hope? Where they run away from the fleet? Or is that a different film? They all merge together. But if that isn't A New Hope, the Millennium Falcon was hidden in a large salami, and there were tiny flying, quite huge flying slices of pepperoni were the birds that sit on the Millennium Falcon and try to break it. But they win. It's all over. The Calzone Death Star is destroyed. That is a reimagining of Star Wars as if they worked in pizzerias. It was kind of dumb. It was kind of stupid. Possibly you can enjoy it. Still, I think better than the prequels and the sequels. I think I've come up with a much better idea than either of those that they've done. Mainly because there was new stuff in there. In that I changed the Jedi into people who worked at a pizza shop. And that's the most creative thing anyone has done in Star Wars. In the main films, I'm not dissing the Clone Wars or Star Wars Rebels, which I think were both good, or even the Mandalorian, which I think was good. But in the main films, we're spicing it up. Spicy meat feast or something. But anyway, that is it. This is dumb. This is stupid. I hope you enjoyed. I'm going now. I'll do one more Your Beverage here, just so the appetizers get the point. Do I need to do that more sexy kind of it dribbles down my chin and down the shirt thing, and maybe do I just wash my hair, throw my hair back thing while drinking? That doesn't sound like a good idea, but I mean, I'll do it, maybe. Money. All right, I'm done. I'm going. Bye.